Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to the best everything for February of 2021. In this, we're going to go over the best teams for kind of most game modes, and basically this is my equivalent to a top 10, but it can show, some characters that aren't top 10 characters are on the best teams and stuff like that. So we'll just get into it. So our best faction team, and when I say faction team, that means, X-Men, Inhuman, like that type of name associated with it, is Black Order. Obviously Thanos doesn't have the Black Order tag, but this is our best team is Black Order. No surprise there. I think they're going to probably remain the best faction team despite Doom coming in. Maybe, I don't know if Doom really counts as a Fantastic Four, but maybe that might replace them. But I don't know yet. I haven't really fought a Doom yet, but and I've only seen some of the footage that you guys have seen too. So, but again, this is our best faction team. I don't really feel like I need to delve too deep into it, but yeah. And so what we have right here is our Black Order counter. I've showed this on stream. I have a couple videos of this team beating Black Order. Essentially, this is who I use if I, am worried that my Black Order can't counter a Black Order team. But I like this team a lot to beat Black Order if, it's a small punch-up or something like that. But I have done over 100k with this team. I know another Black Order counter that I've seen, I don't know if it's as consistent, and I haven't really gotten it to work, but I've seen videos about it, is just symbiotes minus Carnage put in Doc Ock. I know I've seen video of that doing it, but this one I will put my stamp of approval on and say that this one can beat it for sure. Again, 100k, sometimes it loses. It depends basically on RNG, but for the most part, I feel like it does a really good job. About 80k punch-ups, winning consistently. So our best arena team, no surprise there, is Black Order. Now I will say Dr. Doom is out, and what looks like the best kind of new arena team is, if you check all the guys who have Dr. Doom unlocked, is the best arena team consists of Dr. Doom, Doc Ock, Emma, Sinister, and Phoenix. That's what it seems like. But again, I'm not going to put that there just because I think if you're trying to build the best arena team and you have access to Cole, or you already have Cole unlocked, I think this is your way to go. But if you don't have access to Cole, then I think this is your next best arena team. Emma Frost and Mr. Sinister work well together. Mr. Sinister clone. Emma Frost is applying slows, and she can get rid of all of the debuffs and get rid of all of the opposing team's buffs. Black Bolt is there for pure damage. Phoenix is there for pure damage, and then Ebony Maw is there if you're facing a Phoenix. And you need to, basically control her the best you can. If you are not facing a Phoenix and you still don't have access to Black Order, and you do have Doc Ock, you could sub him in there for Ebony Maw. I know that that's a good offensive team too, and it probably will walk over most things. But yeah, essentially, if you don't have access to Black Order or Cole, this is your second best arena team. Our best U7 team right now is Symbiotes. I know some people sub out Scream and put Yo-Yo in for her just because she applies offense down, but this is who I use in U7. I pretty much auto most of it. I might have to watch cooldowns occasionally as I get towards the end of U7, but yeah, a lot of people know this team. It will be interesting to see once we have all of our Astonishing X-Men if they replace them. I think they will. It seems like their kits look really well, but I know a lot of people already have a lot invested into symbiotes, so I'll be using them for a while, even when I do unlock Jubilee. And plus, I like the stars on all these characters too. I think they're all 5 gold, so this is probably the best U7 team. Again, it'll be interesting to see when Astonishing X-Men comes out. So our best war defense, I know there's a lot of times people do hybrid teams and stuff, but basically our best war defense is Marauders. I know a lot of people sometimes sub out Sabretooth and put Blob in there. You can do that. I never really had much luck with that, so I just kind of stick with this and keep my Blob for offense, for countering Coulson teams and stuff like that. But this is your best war defense. They've been there for a while now, and they get run over too by certain teams, by symbiotes. I know X-Force can beat them, so it's really not. Having a good Marauders team would be great, but I would just be careful, as they've been there for a while, so I think there's going to be a new kid on the block soon. I also want to say that I know a lot of people that are newer are actually building up Marauders for Arena. If you are interested in a good Arena team that isn't Black Order and doesn't have any legendaries, this is it. I know Emma's event is going on now. It's just about over, so hopefully if you were newer, you were able to unlock her and you can start building up this team for Arena. And then you might be able to sub out Sabretooth for some other character too, but essentially these two are really great together. Our DD3 starting team. So we have Mr. Sinister, Symbiote Spider-Man, Ghost, Ebony Maw, and Minerva. Ghost, Ebony Maw, and Minerva all have a 15% health drain in Dark Dimension, or just in general. And in Dark Dimensions 3, there's high health pools, so being able to just take away 15% of their health right away is amazing. So that's why I definitely recommend those 3. You also only have 2 tech characters, 1 bio, 1 mystic, and 1 mutant. So I think this is kind of a good way to get in there. I will say, you got to be careful about who you're bringing up into Dark Dimensions. You just don't want to overinvest, but I think, and there's not a lot of great skill characters for Dark Dimensions, but Symbiote Spider-Man was made for Dark Dimensions and for raids. He has 100% drain on his attacks, which are nice, and he offers that for other symbiotes because it's in his passive. A lot of people know the power of Symbiote Spider-Man, and then Mr. Sinister is there for healing and for clones. If you can get like a Captain America that gives out energy all the time, that's great for this team as well. But this is what I would just say your starting team is. You should definitely start building them up. And also you have what looks like 2 global, 2 cosmic, and 1 city characters, so I think that's a good way to go into Dark Dimensions 3. Alright, our best DD3 global team. So I want to talk about this team a little bit. I definitely recommend these 3 right here. These 2 are just an added bonus. Like I said earlier, Ghost has her 15% health drain. Mr. Sinister and Emma Frost are great together. Yellow Jacket on his special has a 30% health drain for 1 character, which that's still a huge amount, and he also likes to heal himself up. And then I like Stature there as well because she offers a 10% boost to the max health of Ghost and Yellow Jacket while they're in Dark Dimensions. And she's also can be a battery for Ghost, so she can get off her ultimate more. So yeah, basically that's kind of why I like them. They kind of work really well with them, but I do understand that a lot of people might not go this route just because Pimtech is not good outside of Dark Dimensions. So I completely understand if people disagree with this. Essentially, you could throw in Phoenix here, but you would have to revive her each time. She's great because she has a 20% health drain, but that's why I didn't recommend her up here, just because you would have to heal her up each time. But yeah, this is basically the route that I would go. I'm going to be building up Stature and Yellow Jacket, and I already have my Ghost leveled up for Dark Dimensions 4, so I am going to do some testing, and if I find out that they're kind of whack, I'm just going to take them off this list. But I think from what they have, I think they are pretty solid in Dark Dimensions. But I will let you guys know for sure. And then this month, I also am trying to build a one-shot node guide for Dark Dimensions 3. It won't consist of the same teams, obviously, because it'll have some little variations and stuff, but I would like to get that to you guys so you can look at it. Obviously, there's going to be a lot of characters that are on that, but just be on the lookout for that this month. It might be a 2-month project, so maybe it might come out in March, but we'll see. And then our best DD3 Cosmic team. I know that the Dad Bros are actually pretty awesome in Dark Dimensions just because they have a lot of healing and they get shields and a lot of turn meters. And it's not based on the opponent's health, which is also nice. But I used this team in Dark Dimensions 3 the second time around. And I beat the Cosmic nodes in a week, and I didn't really reset too much or too often. So I think this is the best route to go. Again, you could maybe throw in Longshot and Shatterstar for Hela or something. But I think this is the best way to go. Ebony Maw and Minerva are going to do their 15% health steal. Thanos is going to be a battery for both of them. Hela with Greg, whenever Greg dies, Minerva is going to heal up and get turn meter. And then Black Bolt for pure damage. I am actually planning on building up the X-Fact, the Dad Bros as well. So I will let you guys know if that works also. Our best City DD3 team, no surprise here, symbiotes can blow through it really easily. I actually did not use all the full symbiote team for Dark Dimensions 3 City. I use Venom, Carnage, Symbiote Spider-Man, then Doc Ock and Ghost Rider. And I beat that in 3 days without the full symbiote team. So I think if you can bring this whole team in there, you're better off. I would recommend your symbiote order for leveling up should be, I would say Symbiote Spider-Man, Carnage, Anti-Venom, then Venom, and then Scream. Scream offers speed up and healing, but this team heals up already in Dark Dimensions and in Raid. So that's kind of why I'm like, she should be on the last. And Venom, he has heal blocks and all that, and ability blocks, which are very nice. Our best U6 team, just BKT. If you have Mr. Sinister and Emma Frost, you can put them on a U6 team, though. That you should. I mean, U6 really isn't too tough now, but I just like to have this here just because I know a lot of newer players are in U6. But yeah, you can use Mr. Sinister, Emma Frost on this team as well. I would just say keep Thanos and Minerva together, then do Emma Frost and Mr. Sinister, and then a fifth, whoever you feel like is strong. yeah, that's basically it for best U6. And then our best DD1 team. Obviously, this isn't the best Dark Dimension 1 team, but if you are looking for a team to get into Dark Dimensions 1, which I know a lot of people actually get into DD2 first before DD1, but I think, you know, this is a good conglomerate of a team that can survive in Dark Dimensions. The first one, obviously, and they'll do well. It'll take some time to beat it still, but you will probably have these characters at 6 stars before most other characters. So, but that's going to do it for the best everything. Let me know where you think I'm right. Let me know where you think I'm wrong. Let me know if I need to add a category. I did not add a Dark Dimensions 4 this time just because yesterday I just got into Dark Dimensions 4, so I wanted to kind of hold off on, you know, recommending teams and stuff like that. Again, I'm going to be working that Dark Dimensions 3 one-shot node guide, and then hopefully I can do that in Dark Dimensions 4 as well. That might be a little bit too big of a beast though. But that's going to do it. Thank you guys for watching. On this channel, I do guides, I do orb openings, and I do streams. I do all sorts of Marvel Strike Force stuff, so make sure you're subscribed, hit that like button. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you have a great day.